Hi, this is Gurma once again. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the definition of the word religion. So just what is religion? Religion comes from the Greek word religare, which means to bind back and to put back under bondage. And really, religion in all of its forms is man's efforts to get to God. Anything that man tries to do to get to God, basically. That's what religion is. And it's been around ever since the Garden of Eden. I mean, religion was birthed when Adam and Eve ate of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And that was the original sin. The original sin being unbelief. It wasn't that they did something bad necessarily, but rather they were trying to do something to become like God, to become godly. You say, well, what's wrong with that? Well, the problem is that, God had already created them with everything that they needed. Everything was sufficient. He provided everything, and He provided them with all the godliness that they needed. They were already created in His image. They didn't need to do anything to become like God. But that was Satan's lie, in the form of a serpent. I'm not going to get into whether or not the serpent was a literal serpent or not, but the point is this, is that Satan's lie ever since the Garden of Eden has been through religion. The whole idea that you've got to do something to get to God and to be like God. And that is a big lie. You are already created in God's image, and there is nothing you need to do to reach God. God has reached down to us. He's made us perfect. He's made us righteous. He's made us holy. You don't have to work for holiness. And Christ did it all for us. And that's what the gospel is. It's different from religion. The gospel is a proclamation of what God did through Christ to reach us and get to us and make us complete. Whereas religion is any program that tells you what you have to do to get to God. And it's all a big lie. Rest in the fact that God has already gotten to you. He already lives in you. He lives in all. And all we need is just a revelation of that truth. And I'm thinking back to the Tower of Babel. That was another religious exercise right there when mankind tried to build a tower to heaven. Again, it can be taken symbolic, literally, but the point is this, is that God knocked it over, and perhaps God knocking the tower over was His way of communicating to us that, you know what, it's not necessary for you to try to reach up to me. I've already reached down to you. I live in you. You don't have to reach out to me. And I love you and accept you just as you are, and I have already declared you perfect and righteous. So those are my thoughts on it, basically. And Christ came basically to put an end to the whole religious system. And basically he basically came on the scene to inhabit humanity, to put His life in us, and to set us all free, so that we would all rest in the fact that, to rest in God's love, and to rest in the fact that that we are sufficient, and that there is no religious program that we need to go through to become acceptable to God and to be in right standing with God, or to get blessed from God, or to be in fellowship with God. We have all those things, and now it's just a matter of enjoying them, discovering them, and just enjoying God, enjoying intimacy with Him, and really getting to know Him, and getting to know His love. Grace and peace to you.